Hello, guys. Welcome back to this new tarot reading. This time I'm going to do another request to do like a general reading for Itzy. I noticed that I've done a lot of reading for boy groups, so now I want to be equal and to bring equality to the table and also bring more girl groups. Of course, I do not know much about them. I know who they are, but I do not know much about them. So I'm going to start doing this general reading for the group to see um the near future, or maybe what energies are available for the girls, and then eventually, depending on how this video goes and if you liked it, you can recommend me maybe to do individuals, or maybe a member that you are interested in, so I can do an individual reading for them. So let's start with this reading. This reading, since it's going to be general, it probably is going to be in from the like a forecast for the near future, especially for 3 to 6 months from now. So let's see what they got. They got the Ace of Wands, the Chariot, the Seven of Wands, the Empress, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Tower, the Death card, Wheel of Fortune, and finally the Prince of Cups. So, from what I can see, they are starting a new chapter, like they are entering a new chapter in their work, in their team, and it's really a very passionate one. At least they themselves, they had get very involved when it comes to action preparation, training. They have put a lot of effort for this new, I wouldn't say a new era, but yes, probably maybe they're having a comeback or something. But I see like a lot of work done, a lot of preparation, and also a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of like excitement to 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 bring this project out to the public and to the fandom. I think these girls are very passionate about what they do, and they are really hardworking, because I can see them like with that Ace of Wands in the beginning of the reading. I can see this fiery beginning, this fiery and start. So I do believe that they, all of them, are very energetic. They probably are, I believe they're very young, or at least the group, it's they are, um it's very recent that they debuted, I believe. I don't know much, but they do have all the drive, they do have all the energy, and they are a kind of group that always moves forward, that they're always trying. It's like they push the boundaries and they try to move as a whole, as a group. They try to move forward despite of all the challenges, because I see with the Seven of Wands here, and also with the Empress, that they they put all this effort and they put this teamwork in order to keep advancing, to keep making advances, to keep moving forward. I think that there are times, yes, when they uh, feel tired. There are times where, because there's a sense of also having to defend themselves with with that same passion. So maybe they are in a period where they have to defend, or somehow be really protective when it comes to their achievements. Maybe there are people that love them, and there are also people that think less of them, or maybe are a bit it's like they have people that love them really much, or people that just despite their work. or hate their work. I know that hate it's a very harsh word, but I believe that they are in this duality. So I think that that's why they try extra hard to do their best, because they know that there are a lot of aunties out there, and I think that with the Empress there, I have the feeling that it has to do with the fact that they are a girl group. Like, um, I don't know. Maybe the fans can maybe explain to me a little bit about their experience. But whenever I do a reading for a girl group, I have the feeling that they do not have the privilege of a boy group. Like, I feel like the fandom, actually not the fandom, but I feel like the public is very eager to judge girl groups. Like, there's this kind of discrimination against females. It's like they tend to to look away when it comes to maybe male idols, and when it comes to female idols, they are very harsh on the girls. So I think that in this case, with this Empress here, I believe that they have the whole potential to shine through this femininity, through this image of femininity that they have. But at the same time, there's this kind of discrimination. It's like they have to work extra hard because they're female. And I sensed this when I did readings for Blackpink, or when I did, I think, like Blackpink, and also for the members of Mamamoo too. I have the feeling that they had experienced at some point in their career, that had experienced this needing to shield themselves, or this need to protect themselves from the public perception. It's like they have this huge fear of messing up, of actually getting involved in scandals, for example. I believe that I did different too, and I have the same vibe, that they feel that not only this in industry it's really competitive, but when you are a female group, it's even worse. And that uh, especially if, because there's an element of jealousy here, there's an element of envy and jealousy, and maybe it's because most of the fandom uh, are girls or are female. So maybe when they see a female group, like I said when I talked about Jenny, they somehow project their own insecurities into the concepts that these girl groups bring. So there's always someone questioning their authenticity, or maybe they are questioning, oh, whether this concept suits them or not, whether it's repetitive or not. So I think that they need to put like extra care and protection because they are female. This is what I'm getting. Um, but nevertheless, I believe that they are very sharp, they are very hardworking, they do their best with what they have. There are things that are not in control of the girls. There are things when it comes to the when it comes to the creative process, that actually um, it is not about them. They just show up and do the work. Uh, so I think that there are a lot of things that they do not have control over, but they do try to do their best with what they have, with the material that they are provided with. They try to give their best. They try to keep their hopes up. So I think that yes, there are moments where they feel a bit insecure, but they just will not show it, because I believe that they are very smart girls, they are very sharp. I don't know if maybe someone can tell me, because I didn't see like their birth charts or anything. But there are a lot of elements of air here, so I think that maybe a lot of them are air signs, like Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So they are very intellectual, and they also are very knowledgeable. They study really hard everything they do. They just dive really deep, and they want to be very well prepared. They don't want to look uneducated, or they don't want to look like they are fools. They get involved in all the material, but there, like I said, there are things that they do not have control over yet. I think that when they will get more popularity, probably they will get more involved in making some important decisions, or maybe standing out and being like, oh yes, I don't want to do this, or yes, I am picking this I don't know, this outfit because I don't like this. But from the moment being, is what they are getting. Um, and there's something about one member, because this page of ones here is also like standing out to me. That she's close to this Ace of Swords. So, and with the tower there, there's someone trying to bring her down. And if I see the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords is all about fast communication. So I think that it has to do with the media, it has to do with the internet. Actually, it has to do with messages or comments online. I think there are malicious comments about a certain member, probably someone that is very passionate, or someone that is, they're all are energetic actually, but I think that this member is a bit more fiery. She gives me like this fiery, she's the one in the middle. You see the card that it's on the second row, the in the middle, um that she is surrounded by this orange light, that it represents fire, represents the wands. So I think there's someone like trying to spread rumors, and they are online, uh, that they could have the potential to do some damage. Actually, it does damage. I don't think it ruins her image, but I think that it just makes her feel like she doesn't want to get involved in these kinds of things. She's not used to this, but at the same time, it's something that is coming out, and I think that it's not the rumor itself, or it's not the comments that they're making. Actually, yes, it's about the comments. Like, what I'm trying to say is not about the authenticity, or maybe how real is what they're talking about. It's more about what people are talking about, like the comments about her, like trying to speculate. When fans get really, when they put on this detective hat and they try to find evidence where there is none, and they just make them up just so they can fit their fantasies and also their conspiracy theories. So I think that yes, there are people that work really hard with those. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was people that was also photoshopping or editing a certain picture to make it look like suspicious. Like, I don't know, there's someone online that is working really hard to bring that member. Or maybe is that because I see a lot of jealousy here. I see a lot of jealousy. So maybe she's getting hate comments to her to herself, like to her person, because I don't know, it's weird, but she definitely feels a bit overwhelmed by the situation. I think it will like it will make her feel a bit like tired. Like all the energy and all the effort that she's putting on working actually is making feel a bit down, and a bit like oppressed. Like she doesn't know why these things are happening right now, where they are working and when they are doing a lot of things. It's like it's weird, but well, it's the internet. You don't have to be surprised about it. So I think that also, I think that if this continues, it's going to probably be someone from the company or someone from the legal team that is going to make a move and is going to be suing a lot of people for defamation or something like that, or for stalking the artist. Because I see, like, with the death card here, I see like someone putting out the fire really soon, really, like, in a very striking way, like we are done, like you are not going to continue like this. You cannot be spreading misinformation, or you cannot be talking to the artist this way, so we're going to stop you. We're going to come after you. But it's like I said, yes, they unfortunately they do have to take these kind of measures, and at the same time you are, I mean, at least from my point of view, that I'm a regular person, I think, why would you spend uh t- precious time of your life, like, making malicious comments about someone? The girls are not doing nothing wrong, they're just working. So I don't know. That's why I like I say, there's a lot of envy here. So unfortunately, well, things are going to be ended pretty soon. Because it's like this happened because somehow the girls need to be more protected. At least the girls' images, or the girls as a group, they need to have more backup. They need to have more um, protection, protection to their image. I think that people in their company, I don't even know what company they're from, but they need to take good care of the image of the girls, especially because, like I said, uh, it's like if this member find out by herself that this was happening, so it's like no one talked about it, but somehow everyone in the internet knew. So maybe someone, like an outsider or someone that she knows, like, let her know that this was happening. So I think that the company is really, like, it's not doing their job right with protecting the girls. I think that they need to protect them, to treasure them a bit more, like, to protect them, to treat them like a more valuable part, and they are. But I think that they need to be a bit more strict. And this situation, obviously, if it affects your artist, or it affects their well-being, or maybe especially when they are working, when they are active, it's like, you have to protect your artist, so these comments or this news don't affect her, because she needs to be in a clear mind state. She needs to be free of fear and uncertainty. Because she has to concentrate in her work. So I think that the company needs to step up a bit about that. And then, things will pass by like nothing happened, because this is why this is what happens with this kind of situations, where one day it's a whole mess, and at the other day nothing remembers, nothing, no one remembers about what happened actually, but the person involved does remember. So this is why I was saying, like, they should take a better care of their artist, because I don't think it's fair that a random person can, or maybe a random community, I don't know who these people are, I don't know what this is about, but I see that it's jealousy. It's just pure jealousy. So, and the last card, it's the Prince of Cups. So I think that what they will learn in this process is that, despite of all the ads, and despite of everything, that they sometimes feel all this weight and all this responsibility, And at the end of the day, what nurtures them the most, or what makes them feel really happy, is the support of the fans. I think that these situations make them realize that they truly do have like a strong base of people that love them, and that maybe they need to concentrate more on the people that love them and not so much on people that just are haters by nature, like it's like I say, no one asks anyone to be part of a fandom. If you don't like the music, you can choose. There are other groups, but I think that there are people that are just um, don't have anything to do with their lives, that they just go around throwing hate. And like I said, it has to do with the fact that they are female. So I see them like moving towards a more loving state in their career. I think that it's not going to be an easy it's not going to be an easy period, because they will be working a lot, they will be putting a lot of effort, but also feeling this sense that they need to defend themselves. I had already said it, this Seven of Wands here let me know that they do not feel like completely or 100 comfortable with 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 I don't know how to say it, but it's like they are working, and they're doing all the work, they are committed to the process, but at the same time there's this, I don't know, there's like a, maybe there's a lot of critics around them, or maybe there's a lot of criticism. So maybe it's that they feel like they feel loved, but at the same time they feel like they're also a lot of mean comments or stuff like that. But they will continue to do their thing. I think that they are very professional, and also, um, like I said, they have so much energy and they are so hardworking that even if they are broken inside, or maybe if they are disappointed by some in some aspect, you will never know with them. You will not see it, because they just give 110 if they have it. So it is really admirable. I think that they have the right mindset, but they are human too, so things affect them, because they are people. And they are, like I said, they are really young, but at the same time I think that they are very committed. So I don't see them like quitting, or I don't see them like going around with sad faces. No, actually I see them like trying to cover all the uncertainty, and trying to bring all the energy possible, the best vibes. They are very optimistic also. So I think that they are very proud of everything that they had accomplished so far, and most because they are very thankful to the fans, to the emotional support that they had gained through all this time. So I think that when sometimes this uncertainty, or maybe this, like I said, these people that spread malicious comments or stuff like that, when these things happen, is when they need to realize the most, and they need to acknowledge the most the people that truly love them, because this is where the support is, and this is why they do this for for these people that love them. And if the others don't love them, is their problem, is their issue. Like I said, there are other groups, they have there are other discographies if they want to look into it. Like, you don't have to, but it's what I was saying, you don't have to be rude to someone just because you don't like their style, because it's like I said, it's a competitive industry. um I think that these people, there are people in the public, or at least people that are like the viewers or the consumers of this music and of the K-pop community, that I think that there are people that are really young, that maybe do not know how competitive the world outside is, and especially how competitive the world of entertainment is, They may think that idols are lying around all day eating snacks in their PJs and actually just being cute and getting their hair done and getting their makeup done. These young people really work really hard to even be a trainee. And when they debut, to even be a rookie. And when they are rookie, they have to be a recognized group. So they're always improving themselves. They're always working. And so when you are part of any kind of job or profession that you, I don't know, you have to represent a certain brand, there's always going to be competition. So you have to be good at what you do, so you can like stand against the competition, so I think that there are a lot of people that have no idea how pressuring or um how toxic it is when you are constantly asked and you are constantly like requested to do your best, but even when you do your best, no one appreciates it. So I think that we have to, like I said, always keep an open mind, because we don't know what they do or the whole process that they go through to be, or maybe to deliver a song, or maybe to deliver a new concept, or maybe to deliver a new hairstyle. Because let's be honest, how many times these poor idol idols get their hair bleached and change colors regularly, and I fear for them. Like I'm afraid that they will lose their hair. Like there are a lot of things that they go through in order to entertain the audience. So we have to be really acknowledge the effort instead of thinking about, oh yes, I didn't like this, oh they should have done better, like this is people working here and working to entertain you, so let's appreciate them. I'm going to leave it, guys, here because I'm ranting so much. So thank you so much for being here and for requesting. So if you like the video, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.